So, that was the hardest breakup of my life. But this, and then I also skipped the whole, like, I was dating Jeremiah thing, and I broke up with him, and I dated him, and I broke up with him, then I dated him, then I broke up with him. And Joe was his best friend.
Oh my god, now we're getting to some juicy stuff. Are you going to tell me about that time with the slide?
Yes, I am. That's where we're going now.
My
Let's turn to the side. Okay. So, I'm evil. But I didn't do this to fuck with Jeremiah. Not this. I liked Joe's twin brother, John. Because he was cuter. At the time. And I didn't know them. I mean, I knew them, but I didn't know them. So I went to Jeremiah's birthday party. We weren't dating at the time. And everybody there thought I was a scary bitch because that was my goth phase. And I was like, what the fuck's my problem? Get this makeup off me. God damn, what did you do to your face, woman? You don't remember that, do you? I was wearing the goth makeup.
Oh my god, yeah.
What the fuck was it? Why did you smack me? With a wet cloth.
Well, I mean, you know, it was your thing back then. Like, you know, you
I still looked good, fuck it.
You did.
But I was like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Okay. And then I was like, fucking stop it. And then I was talking to Timmy here, and I was like, Joe's hot. And he's into me. Joe was into me.
Oh,
Joe
Jesus.
was so into me that day.
How good did he kiss you in the slide?
He did. It wasn't the slide, it was the forest. He kissed me in the slide, but that wasn't the good one. It was the forest that was a good one. We'll get to that. You calm down.
I'll be a nice little pussy.
You're a pussy now.
Not literally, but you know.
Yes. Okay, so I started talking to him on the phone, we started going out, and one time we went on a walk through the forest, and he did that whole fucking romance movie, tip over in the woods, holding with the arm, and just, you know, it's the greatest kiss ever at that point in my life. And it was awesome. And I was in love. And I would not stop talking to him. But I was a bitch back then. And, like, a bigger bitch than I am. I'm not really a bitch now. I've changed my ways, but I'm still bitchy. There's a difference. But back then, I was, what's that word? It's a word that I use all the fucking time, but my mind just had a fucking shit or something. Bossy? What's the word for bossy? You're very bossy, but it's like controlling. I was very, very controlling. I was like, you're not going out nowhere to play no kickball with none of your fucking friends. You stay on the phone with me. That's how I was. Not like that, but that's basically how I was. And I'm like, and now I look back and I'm like, God, I was a fucking bitch. You know, I don't know why there's hair on my face. And,
she's being very genuine right now, just to let you know.
Yeah. Because I don't tell people this. Nobody knows this about... I don't even think I've told you that's how bossy I was to him. I was bad. I was very bad.
To Joe?
Yeah, I was... no wonder, you know.
Right.
Fuck. Anyway, but I was in love and I cried. And, but this one time during the relationship, we were sneaking around a little bit, and Timmy was with us. We took a walk down to the park. And me and Joe were in this tube thing, just sitting there holding hands talking. It was the greatest time of my life. My heart was doing pitter-patters, and Timmy was walking around like a fucking bodyguard, you know what?
Were you still dating Jeremiah at the time?
No. We were broke up.
But...
we had just broken up, like, a month ago.
So this is after he proposed to you?
No, this was before. Way before.
Before he proposed to you?
Yeah, because he proposed to me in, like... This in high school.
What is wrong?
This is in middle school still, this part that happened here. And he proposed in high school. Anyway.
That's right, yeah.
So, me and Joe were just... And Timmy was walking around being a big bodyguard. He was awesome. And then didn't you... What did you say? Were you just like, Jeremiah's coming or something? What did you do? Or did he say he was here? You said, Jeremiah's here, and he's, like, pissed off. Is that what you said?
Well, see, I was expecting him to come around this one way, but he came around another way. I wasn't expecting him to come that way, so I really wasn't looking, so I just kind of said, you know, well, Jeremiah's here, you know.
Yeah. Was he coming to check up on us, or was he just coming to the park?
You know what? He never goes to the park without a reason.
Right, okay.
So, obviously, he was coming to
So he must have knew me and Joe and you went to the park together.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeremiah came up to check on us, and then he got pissed, and I thought Joe was going to break up with me then and there, but he didn't.
Yeah, Joe was like, you know, he was all on Jeremiah's side and whatever, like, you know, well, I'm so sorry, dude, whatever, you know. Like,
well, I would have been too. Sorry. Like, that is a sorry thing.
I mean, yeah, you know, you're trying to save your friendship, but at the same time, it's like, well, there's your girl back there, what are you going to do about her?
No, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, like, you know, I would apologize to my friend if I did that, but if I was Joe at the time, I would have been like, do you care if I, you know, partake? You're not dating
in this masterpiece over
yeah,
there?
That's what I would say. Like, do you care if I partake? You know? Come on.
Like, dude,
totally. That's what I would have done if I was Joe in that situation. Before I hit that, which he never hit that. Almost hit that. Not at that point. That's later on. We'll get there. Okay. So Joe broke up with me, and I was in 9th grade, and I was in Hamilton. And at this time, I was friends with this girl across the street named Trista, and I was playing with Ouija boards. And I didn't even get into that. In the 6th grade, I started listening to different music. I had found the Wiccan religion online, and I was studying Wicca from the 6th grade, so I was still Wiccan. I forgot about that. Wow. There's so much to my life. But, so yeah, that's, and, so the Ouija board was fun, and I was still going out partying and drinking, and I had lesbian sex around this time with somebody at a party. I don't know her name.
That's an awful.
I know, didn't it? Hence he calls me a whore. I don't know what happened. And I ended up dating this guy named John Crawford at Hamilton, and we almost had sex in a half-built house by my mom's house at Halloween. And then I said no, because I hadn't had, you know, sex with a guy at this time. I had, you know, blowjobs. He had at one point had his hand down my pants in the middle of a lit street on Halloween trick-or-treating night. Everybody could have fucking seen it. I got terrible grades there too. Then I asked to move in with my dad because I didn't want to fucking go to Hamilton anymore. I hated Hamilton schools. They were like another thing for me to get bad grades, and I really wanted to get my grades together. But I was busy going out and fucking partying, and I was busy, you know, love lifing, and that's what happened there. So, 10th grade year, I go back to Groveport High School. So, see, now I can't remember my fucking 10th grade year either. I didn't meet Matt that year. I dated Jeremiah that year. Didn't I?
Yeah, it had to be.
Because I dated Matt my 11th grade year.
Yep. And then I think it was your 12th grade.
Right. Well, we didn't date in my 12th grade. We just hung out a lot, and I was still with Matt. My half, but the bottom half was, it was a thing. So, I had a very awkward 10th grade year. I had dated a guy that I had currently had a crush on for many years before, named Brent Bellis. I dated this guy named Charlie Williams, who Greg Crabtree introduced me to, who ended up being a fucking lying, cheating, bastard. Yeah. And apparently somebody had told Brent Bellis that I had cheated on him with Charlie Williams, when I had not. And that sucked. Oh, and also my stepmom had 2 other sisters of mine around this time. I don't exactly remember, you know, what happened first, but named Brandy and Lacey. And Justin, which was Tim's stepson, we were really good friends, but Joey had stopped coming around, but then he had started to come around again around this time. I gotta remember to stick family shit in there too, but, and I also had a crush on this kid named Brian Hartman. And, okay, I was in this math class, and I was in this study hall with these bitches that I frickin' hate, and there was this girl named Lane. There was this girl named Lane in study hall with me. Yeah. Here's the Lane story.